my gosh! What's going on, you guys? YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat in the mix on a Sunday night. And I'm so stoked. Oh, we're on the loop. Let me turn down the music. It's on the loop, folks. Gotta turn it off. Hold on. There we go, guys. We are YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat, a Taft High class reunion broadcast. The one and only. Yes, we're the #1 broadcast in Taft. I like that. I think there's only one, so I think we take that award. I have redid my living room, as you can see. I'm sure we'll talk more about that when I have my co-host back in the mix, folks. What? Do you remember this guy? I'm gonna bring him on town. Bring him on board. Let's go with his intro. Oh, he has an intro.
Coming from DC, gonna host the show. He's a man.
We trade in the mix. It's been a while, my friend.
Every drink when he comes to town. He's everybody's running in to bringing him down. Shane Trey's coming. Shane Trey's coming.
I think you're here. I don't think you're coming
Adding
anymore.
to the lineup for the WiLDCats, number 61, the Shane.
Sit down, folks. Sit down. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy. What's going on, Shane? Tribute to Mr. Chris Walter for doing the intros for us. Chris isn't with us doing the. He's busy tonight, Shane. He has a prior engagement apparently.
How's his health? He's good, healthy, right? Remember he had some problems before, right?
Yeah, no, he's doing great. He actually just had a solo gig and usually has his whole band with him, but he did a solo gig this past weekend, and he sent me a couple of shots. Check this out.
Oh wow, nice.
In the action, he goes, I go, give me all the emotional shots, you know. So this was kind of cool. He kind of gave me a lot of like that one.
Dude, look at him. Look at him like owning the stage there, taking command. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see him. If you missed last week, Shane, if you're not sure who he was in high school, this is the little throwback. Look at that sexy look.
There you go. Little Depeche Mode hairdo there. Nice.
I know. I like that. He's kind of doing the whole thing with yeah. So how you doing, man? This
Hey, we all have a little bit of fraction of shame about our look in the 80s, you know. And you look at the yearbooks, you know, we're not all proud of those, you know. But hey, it's
yeah.
really...
Well, here's me in high school. I have a couple shots of myself. There's one right there. Me back in
Rod before he shaved his back. He was spending way too much on conditioner.
Yeah. Me and Sean Reeser. I mean, we're just fuzzy people back then. What can you say?
When winter comes, who's crying? Not these guys.
I know. I was really warm. We have a couple of people in our lounge. We're doing the class of '94 broadcast tonight, Shane.
Oh, we have people in our lounge.
The 94th broadcast.
They're not vagrants or homeless. They're real people that you brought on.
Yeah. I didn't even bring them from the street.
What was your selling point? How did you sucker these guys in? Because this is, tell everyone, how many episodes? What is this one?
We're 94. 94.
We
only have 6 more for 100.
Are you creeping up on 100?
We are creeping. Yes.
Really?
We'll be up in almost double digits here soon. Is that crazy?
Did you watch the NCAA Women's Championship today?
No. I've been busy.
South Carolina. And
how did you have time? You're a dad. I thought you were dadding, or were you guys all watching the game?
Sorry,
were you dadding together? You were.
It was come and go because there are a lot of things happening, and you got to understand. I'm going both ways. My son's 13. I'm doing a bunch of stuff for him, and my dad's elderly, so we're doing a bunch of things for him. And those two get together, so sometimes they're chilling. But my dad had the game on. You know, it's college if you're into bracketology and all the college sports. So the championship for the ladies was today, Iowa and South Carolina. But man, that was a good game. They were playing, I think, more tenacity and exciting, close game than sometimes I watch with men's basketball. I mean, they were dropping buckets. Like Hansel and Gretel with Butterfingers. I'm telling you, they look good. But the men's championship, I think, is it tomorrow? I think. Anyways, I'm not going to hold you up. It's not sports.
Right.
It's
Go for it.
Wildcat Chat. So you take the home.
I was going to say I have a couple of shots, folks. If you don't mind me showing some pictures here, Shane. It is on a public format, so I assume it's a go since it's already on a public. Here's just these are hilarious, dude. I just love it. Your pops and your boy just chilling out, and I love this one too. Look, no, dude, you did it. No,
they have. Let me tell you, they have great chemistry and they click, and it's nice for any family, I guess, when you have generational quality time.
Yeah.
So here's my dad and my son, so they get the bond. And my dad's not young; he's 80, man. And so I think since he's moved closer to me in his older age, previously I may have told you, my late mother, when she passed, he had all this, property and crap to deal with. When you get older, you can't do this stuff. You can't keep up with the yard. You can't keep up with things, cars. So he sold off things and tried to streamline his life. He moved closer to me, and his quality of life, I think, is good despite his losses because he's closer to my kids. And, late in life, when your time is limited, I think he feels fulfilled. So they get along great. It's so fun to see them together. And I make them, yes, believe it or not, I influence them when we take funny pictures and stuff. Pose like this, do that.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
But he has a great time with my son because they ham it up together like two kids together. So they're fun.
Oh, it's great. It's great to see, like you say, the chemistry and having that camaraderie with family and everything. It's amazing, dude.
It's very heartwarming.
Here's another quick one, Shane.
Oh yeah, and that's my daughter Morgan at Penn State.
Morgan.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's great.
Doing her business, making.
I like how you jumped in the shot yourself there.
Making her mark. Yes, I've driven up there a time or two.
There we go. And I wanted to. What was one other thing I was going to do? You know what? Without further ado, I think we should go ahead and bring some people into the platform here, and they're class of '94. Shane, go figure. What a good idea it is to have class of '94 on the '94. Let's give them one of these intros. Oh! Class of '94. I'm going to bring them in one at a time here and talk to them individually. But class of '94. From the class of '94, Tim Chapman. What? There he is.
What's up, boys?
What's up, Tim? I love the stash. I just want to say I'm digging it. How are you, man? I haven't seen you in forever. How long has it been?
Dude. Oh my God, since Pizza Hut.
Since Pizza Hut. That's right, you run Pizza Hut too.
Yeah. It's me, you, C's Mode. God, who else worked there?
Tudor was working there.
Tudor,
yeah. Like everyone from the high school felt like we're all just hanging out there at one point or another. Gump was working there at one point.
Oh man, we had a good run there. It was a good time.
Oh, totally good time. And you were gracious enough to give me some flashback pics as well. I was going to show as well. Yeah, Shane, do you know Mr. Tim Chapman? I'm not sure if you guys met.
Tim, I can't say I do. I'm an older fart, but me and Rod have we clicked. We were 2 years apart, but we grabbed everyone from a couple different grade spectrums. Oh, he popped up. The sun was in sleep.
What's up?
Supposed to be in bed. Yeah.
Did you have a good workout today? Did you work out today? Are you in training?
We rode bikes. He's a big fan of Rod's. Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Miss you, buddy.
Yeah, I miss you too.
Good to see you.
Gotta get in bed, school bro.
I'll tell my tiger that you said hi.
All right. Bye. I'll see you next Sunday night.
Yes, we'll do it again.
Okay, resume.
Here's a quick look at Tim if you didn't recognize him.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
nice hair, man.
I know, I actually had hair.
There you go. I know. Jeez, all the hair went whoop to your face.
Yeah.
I love the stash though, man. It's awesome.
It was a race to get off the top of my head to the back.
Oh, and I have another pic of you, Tim, from high school. Check this out. You just racing around like.
Hey.
Yes, I love it. He's got a big hammer. Bam! You hold a big stick, my Mr. Chapman.
Well, that's
So
what she
how you
said.
been, man? Where are you nowadays? What's going on with you?
So I moved over to the Central Coast in 2013, and I've been over here since. So we just recently bought a home in Orchid, which is Santa Barbara County, in South Santa Maria. So we couldn't afford to.
She's playing your song. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't hear that.
We couldn't afford to buy anything in San Luis Obispo County, so we just went a little bit south, and I love it. It's so beautiful over here.
Yeah, what town is it in? What city is it in? You said
Orchid.
Orchid.
So it's
Orchid. It's by
so-
Santa Maria, right?
yeah. So
I had an aunt up there.
it's essentially Santa Maria South, and they just call it Orchid. It's like the Seven Oaks of Santa Maria.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's like I don't know. I don't know if you. It's a nicer neighborhood. So
let me guess. Is this the squeeze? Is this the squeeze right here? What?
yes, my beautiful wife,
There she is. What is her name?
Ashley.
Ashley. There you go. There you go. That shot of you guys having dinner. Quick little selfie. Is that what that was?
Oh, that was Vegas last year, I think. Can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She is actually a lieutenant at the jail, the
Oh.
San Luis Obispo County Jail.
That caught me off guard. Holy smokes.
I know.
She's got that rough side of no tolerance.
Yeah,
Side to her, huh?
she's all business. She's definitely my better half. She's awesome woman.
Oh, that's amazing. How long you guys been married?
Almost 5 years now.
5 years. Wow. Look at you. Congrats. Well, it's is she in the back? Where are you anyway? Is that a
So-
workout machine?
Yes,
Were you pumping your arms right before you got on just to
Yeah,
hype yourself
nice.
up? Look at it.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you meet her? Did you meet her when you were incarcerated?
No, so
Girl, let me out. Come on.
I know
Oh.
you wouldn't notice by this stellar physique and everything, but I'm actually a deputy sheriff for the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office.
Jeez,
All
you
right.
guys are-
Thanks for your service, man. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, dude. Well, that's amazing. I had no
Outstanding.
idea. I had no idea. Well,
Yeah, I try to look not like a cop on my days off. So when you see me in uniform, everybody's like, I had no idea you were a cop. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, I am. Not much of one anymore. I do I'm in the civil division, so I do serve court documents and do evictions, and they call it civil, but it's not really like civil law per se. Literally just a process server with a gun, but it's not without its perils.
It could get
Wow.
uncivil quick, right?
I bet.
Absolutely, because you're taking people out of their homes. You know, they say they've been there, I don't know, 20, 30 years, and you're saying, hey, check it out, you can't live here any longer. So it can get a little sketchy, but for the most part, it's an awesome gig. Got take home ride, schedule is amazing for the family. I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, so I'm like, it's a no-brainer. You know,
I got
creeping on.
questions though. Did you ever get anything thrown at you?
Not recently.
Me like literally thrown at you, or are you like?
Well, what's some of the pushback you've gotten? Because what you do, I'm sure, can cause some heat, I guess.
Well, so we evicted. So it runs the gamut on who's being evicted. So we do evictions on Wednesday. So last Wednesday, we evicted full-on tweaker hoarder, and she had so much. You couldn't even get inside of the place where she's being evicted from. There's so much crap, and she's like, and she knew because we post, a week in advance, saying, "Hey, you have to be out by. We're going to be here," because we're the homeowner's last reprieve. Like they've done everything to try to get this person to pay rent and be a good tenant, and so we're their last freaking just last straw after they've gone through court and they've done everything to get their property back. So we're the ones saying, hey, yes, you have to leave, we're taking this property back for the homeowner. So, yeah, but she was not too happy about going. So there was just so much trash and piles and piles of crap that we're trying to push through, and we're trying to move her along. And she's obviously got mental health issues and substance abuse problems. So we're trying to be cordial and firm, but the smells are not good.
I can imagine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I think that that's a lot to handle, man. I didn't think we were going to go that deep so soon. We're got a lot of stuff going on. Well, again, thank you for the service.
Rod's like a heavy weight in the water. He's like, I'm sinking way lower than
I know. It's interesting. I'm getting drawn in.
I didn't realize, Jacques
Yeah,
Cousteau.
It's a lot to take in and deal with. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you holding your head high, man. I remember you in high school. You're always always so friendly and so loving towards everyone at the quad, and everyone was always, and you were hilarious in the Pizza Hut. I almost forgot about Pizza Hut. There's so many people that ran through that place, Ugh. I do have another person in the lounge, though, guys, and he may be still trapped in the spinning room, and he'll know what I'm talking about after I bring him on. What do you think? Where's our intro? Where's our music? Oh, there it is. What? Custom 94. You guys probably know each other. Probably sat next to each other in class. Mr. Dustin Watson back in the day.
Yeah,
What's up, Dustin Watson? How are you, my friend? Oh, can you hear me?
Dusty.
Okay. Can you hear me, Shane? However, sound just went south just then. Can you hear me? Yeah?
Dusty.
Can't hear you, DW.
You guys can hear me, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound good, right?
Dusty, where are you? I think he's comatose. Oh, he just left. Well, there you go.
Hey, it's good to see Dusty.
That was good to see him while it lasted. I'm sure that his headset was working before he got back on. And I guess I have a couple of shots of Dusty from back in the day. Here's his high school shot. Dusty back in school.
Oh, man. Hey, Tim, I got to ask, because I've met people like in barbershops would have custom beards and stashes. Do you have a little oil? Like, do you
wax? Isn't it?
Condition
Wax.
You have a wax to curl it?
Yeah, wax.
Yeah.
It's like a wax.
Push it up, yeah. So, and then when you trim it, you push the wax in to try to line it up. On my days off, I really don't mess with it.
It looks sharp though. If you're gonna,
sweet.
If you're gonna rock a stash, not everybody can, and you look like you can. But no, it looks well kept and handsome, so it looks good. Yeah.
So I tried to get rid of it, and then the kids were like, "No!"
They grow to love it, man. That's you.
They
See?
didn't even recognize me, so I'm like,
well, the kids want to like touch it. Do they like? Can I yank on it, or are they?
No, it's just my face. So they're like, ugh.
I know.
That's not my dad. They're like that lady that was sitting next to that non-human on the airplane. They're like, no.
How many kids do you have?
A total of 5.
You have 5 kids. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why I always want to check into and hop on, but I'm like, oh my God, between dadding and everything, I'm like, ugh.
See, Rod, I only got 2 and I'm dadding, and you're all over me.
I just have I have a wife and a bunch of plants and a dog, and I'm already overwhelmed. 5 kids, that's crazy. He came back. Let's bring him back on here and see if his sound works a little bit better here, folks. Whoa. Well, I got the last of the intro. I was gonna play a song and everything.
Hey.
I don't know what happened.
It's all good. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
There we go. All right. Good to see you, Tim.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Not much.
Oh,
Just,
man, DW. Jesus Christ.
It's been a
Straight from
long
the spinning
time, man.
room, out of the
I
I
spinning
know.
room,
Straight
huh?
from the spinning room to whatever we're at here, whatever this is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
How you
No,
been, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Just hanging out, teaching, coaching. That's what I do. I mean, that's my job. So, same old, same old. Living up here in Modesto now. So I moved from Sacramento about 6 months ago. So yeah, athletic director at a school, and I teach 7th and 8th graders. Teach PE. I teach an AVID class, which is like a study skills class, and I'm the athletic director, and I coach pretty much whatever's in season. So yeah, keeps me
Wow.
busy for sure. I just finished up basketball, and now we're starting track and field. So coaching
Gosh.
that.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Busy, man. Busy. When do you
Always
sleep?
something. Always something.
Do you just take
Absolutely.
5-minute naps? How do you sleep?
Yeah, very, very quickly. Yeah, between classes, I get a little, go to the little closet, take a nap, and come back out.
Hey,
deal with life.
siesta, man. There you go.
That's
Mhm.
awesome. I have a couple more people are wanting to get on board,
Tim,
guys.
how do you do groceries, man? Do you just back the truck up at Costco? I mean, 5 kids, bro.
I don't want to get too political, but inflation's been a mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
We
right?
get like freaking. We used to, eggs and bacon were like the go-to for us, breakfast
Yeah.
for dinner, and now I'm like, oh my god, we might as well go eat out.
You're like, come on, son, we're gonna go shoot a deer, all right? This will handle it for a while.
Shoot a deer. I know even in the fast food industry, they all got raises, but then they're also hiking up the pricing at the same time on all the items. I'm like, holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, it's
I
up by
think
like
they're more
40.
expensive to go there than go to an actual restaurant,
Yeah, everything's up like 40% right now. It's nuts.
Ugh. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
nothing.
No, I was just saying it's crazy.
Nothing to add to that. Sorry.
All right, we have another member of the class of '94, and
fun.
I give you a nod. Little warning: she has no filter, and she knows that she has no filter.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Her
know
thing was
who we got.
recently, wasn't it?
Yes, I love it.
Without the filter, folks, if I get the sound going good. Leslie, no filter, DeCant in the house.
Hey guys!
Oh,
Leslie
no.
D can. Yes, she can.
Yes, she can.
I am 48 today, so I had to come on and say hi to my homies.
Oh, it's your birthday
Nice.
today. Holy moly.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Nice.
I know,
we
I
are
can't
blessed to
believe
have
I've
you.
made it this far.
Awesome. Yep. That's awesome.
Wait until you get over the hill. Once you get into the 50s, then you're like, holy smokes. You know what? I had a guy, the pizza guy came to my birthday party on New Year's Eve, and he says that I'm half dead. So I think it was like a compliment of thinking that I was going to live to where I'm 100 years old.
Wait.
And he's like, you're halfway there.
You got
So
some
I'm like,
you got existential, like, philosophical words from a pizza guy.
I know.
Right?
I took it as a compliment that he thought I was gonna make
We're
it to
dying
100.
every day.
So anyway,
Hey,
Well,
you should,
Well, come-
because, working at Pizza Factory, I gave lots of words of wisdom to those homies at the dorms who were all drunk and always gave me beers when I deliver pizza, so it was a pretty cool thing.
I forgot you're at Pizza Factory. We have a lot of Italian pizza workers on board today.
The competition.
Yeah.
I know we had
Okay,
that
so-
Pizza Hut versus Pizza Factory rivalry going on back in the day, right?
The Hut was the best, though.
So for those who
Hey,
worked
we tossed them. They're awesome. Don't forget that. So we had the better slogan.
right.
Pizza
So when you
Factory.
went home,
Right.
did you have clothes or like you know how your like apron thing where you had your pockets and stuff? It smelled heavily of the food you worked around. So if you had pets, they were all over it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it smelled like the restaurant that you worked at, like garlic everywhere.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But you know what the best part of Pizza Factory was is that I would go to deliver pizzas, and we actually delivered outside the Taft area, so we get like Bellows, Maricopa. So I would just stop by parties and say, "Oh, I got lost," and like party for 10 minutes, and then take off in the pizza car again. You know?
Oh man.
Yo, why is the car so dusty?
Yes.
I did the delivery driving only on one shift at
The boss is
Pizza
like,
Hut, and
"Where's
I got
Leslie? Damn
I
that
got-
Leslie."
I was going to say I got so lost because I have navigational dyslexia.
We didn't have
I,
no
like,
GPS.
oh man, I
Sorry,
was so
boss.
lost. I was like, hey, how do you guys know where things are so easily?
What
I'm
are you
like,
doing in Valley Acres? That's for fellows.
I know.
They said they got a pizza with one slice missing.
So did you guys, any of you guys have class together back in the day? No, you recall any classes?
Okay, I have terrible vision, guys. So I saw Tim Chapman. Good to see you. And
Good to
I
see
know
you,
Dusty's there. I know Rodney's there. Now, who else is on there today?
That's Mr. Shane Gentry, of course, in the flesh.
Shane
Oh,
Gentry.
gosh, I'm Gentry. Oh, you should take
Maybe I
your
gotta
finger at
flip
me.
your name, Shane.
Because,
She
you
didn't.
know, only loving memories to Shane.
He is also known as Church
You
Street's
know-
finest. If you were ever travel of Church Street,
Speaking of birthdays, on my 16th birthday, everyone teased me because I was sweet 16 and never been kissed, and it made me cry. But Shane broke that curse for me. Thank you.
oh, you did, Shane?
Oh,
Oh
snap.
no! Do tell, do tell.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hey,
That was
like I
pretty
said
good.
before, if you
Hey,
got the
So how did it work? How did that happen? Did you just say, "Hey, it's never happened"? You know, first
No.
timer, and Shane goes,
No, we were in an orchard in Bakersfield in the back of some rando dude's car, and drinking, and shit just happened. I don't think Shane knew I was such a greenhorn, but for me, I was like dancing in the aisles afterward, like, oh yeah, I
It
finally
happened.
did it,
wasn't it?
Oh, that's
It was
funny.
it was some cowboy party in Shaft or somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
It
like
was
really
not a
weird. Like
cowboy.
Leslie McGorman was dating some weird guy, and we ended up picking up all random. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's so funny.
You know what's weird though, guys? Is I've been getting messages from just people I haven't heard from in 30 years in the last 2 months. Like, it's just like, whoa, like I didn't even know these people were still alive, kind of shit.
Are they contacting you? Did they have an STD or something? I'm just teasing. Come on.
Oh, jeez. I know when the Facebook first came out, I was like, "Oh, there
Come
you
on.
are."
I'm just kidding.
It's a good thing for
No,
social
You know
media.
me.
I know.
Oh man.
I gotta be real without my filter. I haven't even ran out of one hand yet as far as that goes. So I'm pretty safe as far as, that kind of thing goes.
I like your bomb ass jacket though. Back out a little bit. Everybody see that jacket. Look, that's a dope ass
Are you driving, Leslie? You're driving again?
No, I am parked at the movie theater. I can only be on here for like 5 more minutes. I'm going to see Dune 2.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
That's a dope jacket. You look like you're about to drop your next LP.
I know.
I am.
Like
I
Run
am. I'm
DMC
down
all
with
over
the
again.
whole-
Yeah, I was to say
man.
Run DMC. Yeah.
Run, Leslie.
Yeah. Run
Run,
Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie D.
Give us a pose. Give us a pose, huh?
Yeah.
There, you
Oh,
guys
there you
don't see my
go.
cool
There you
jacket
go.
now.
She did a pose
No, I
for
couldn't
our
miss- I couldn't
thumbnail.
miss
That's a
today.
thumbnail shot right there.
Last time I sang to Rodney, so you guys missed that one.
You
Yes.
sang to him?
Yeah.
I
Remind
sang
us.
the illegal Taft High song.
Oh, that's right. The actual. I don't even recall I even heard that song. Can you do it one last time, Leslie, since it is your birthday and all?
I will do it one last time. I actually, if I had my iPad with me, I'd even have a backbeat to
I know Dusty probably knows
just
it.
like Heaven by Cure or something, because it kind of goes well with it. But here we go. Okay, you guys
Let
ready?
it ring. Let it ring. Go ahead.
Okay. Taft High. Wait. I got to get it right. That was the wrong one. Okay.
Oh, Canada. No.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Give me a second to remember it.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot. You want to read
Oh,
hers?
beer. Okay, here we go. I got it.
Okay,
I got
hurry
it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Beer for good old tap tie. Bring on the whiskey. Bring on the rye. Send the freshmen out for gin and don't let a sober sophomore in. Juniors never stumble. Seniors never fall. They sober up on wood alcohol.
Yes.
Send the royal faculty over the bar for, under the bar for, under the bar for more beer.
Yes.
And that's what got Stymie kicked out of being AFB president.
She
I
nailed it.
think I heard that when I was a freshman and the upperclassmen used to sing that crap to us.
I have never heard that song.
Like
Dusty, have you heard of it?
thing.
Have you heard? Does it ring a bell?
It doesn't ring a bell, but I know I've heard it before. I don't. It's old. Yeah.
Okay, so my mom.
Remember it.
Yeah.
My
Well,
mom.
you got to remember, we're 30 years. We're 30 years past high school now, so.
I know.
Rod, show Dusty my son and my dad and his hat.
What'd you say, Leslie?
My mom taught it to me because I guess it was in her day. They had song girls and cheerleaders.
Dusty, look, your hat.
And so,
See?
and
That's
so,
awesome.
and so the song girls would sing that song, and it was like everyone loved it. And then one day it was like, oh, this is really inappropriate, you know, kind of like I was telling my son, my partner in foods was gay. But back then, you know, you couldn't come out of the closet, and so everybody teased him for it. So I took him to dances so that people didn't think he was. And yeah. I'm not saying any names. I'm not outing anybody, but yeah, it was like that back then, you know.
Well, thank you. I mean, you have to write out those lyrics because you wrote where you sang it to us before, but I was like, how did it go again? I almost forgot. You're the only time I've ever heard that song. You should have sang it more in high school or something.
I think I heard it from Stymie.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember the rally when Brian Shuck performed at the rally and he had like all these boxes and he like started going crazy, like rocking out?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shane, you had already graduated, so it was like the class of '91. And we were supposed to all do like a performance, and Ryan Shuck was their performer. And it's like, wow, he turned into a big star. You know, it was really cool.
Yeah, I
think he was
remember
that. He was hitting his stride for like learning how to play his instrument by then. So
yeah,
exactly.
He ended up doing okay with that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit.
If you have him on Instagram, you'll see his like stuff is still going strong. Like the old Rolling Stones, they're still getting shows and touring.
Awesome. He's still with Julian Kay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing his passion, and he loves it. That's good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the wrong time, though. Hey guys, I gotta go in 1 minute. My son's freaking out that we're gonna miss the movie.
Thank you,
but I love you guys.
Enjoy.
And is everyone going in October? Because I'm like so excited.
I think so.
Eclipse tomorrow. Eclipse.
Yeah.
Oh, the eclipse.
Oh, eclipse tomorrow. I know. Hey, Rod, thank you for making an exception for me. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later.
Anytime.
Bye, Les.
House. Good to see you,
Bye,
Leslie.
guys.
Happy birthday.
I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
See ya. All right. There you have it. There you have it. I didn't know it was a birthday.
Yeah, good for her.
That was pretty filtered, I thought. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I say more filtered.
Oh, there you go. You got your eclipse glasses. You're ready.
So my son loves space, and he loves like whenever cataclysmic stuff, volcanoes, earthquakes, whatever.
Right.
But he's been all about this on his radar for a while.
Nice.
And he's 13. He's autistic, and he's really particular about things he likes.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a half day at school. His mom's getting him out just for that, like because she knows he's so jazzed.
Oh yeah.
And they got the special, the carbon polymer material, whatever they say the safe glasses are. And he wants to go out and see it. And,
that's awesome.
He's all about it. But good for him. I'm glad he's passionate about that stuff.
Absolutely.
Hey, Dusty, I dug up a picture of you because, you know, me and my pictures.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
You never know.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm sorry, wrong one. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. Here we go. See, is it?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, there he is.
No.
That was seventh grade. Yeah, seventh
See,
grade.
I go way back. How you like
Yeah.
that?
But
Junior
that
high.
picture, wait, that right there looks like he could be a friend of Kevin McAllister of Home Alone.
Yeah, right.
They had a class
Same genes.
together.
We
Right.
did.
I
Yeah,
don't
right
know. I
there.
don't know,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. They all
Any
had
of
the
them.
same science lab.
We all had the same.
So
Yeah, we all had the
it's
same.
like Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon. You know, it's the same
Right.
person.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
that, right?
Yeah.
Different
That's
cast.
right.
Already involved it for me.
With this other one, Dusty, what was going on in your mind in this shot here? Because you were
Yeah,
like,
that was a picture that I thought, hey, let me look like I belong.
yeah.
All of Van Pelt?
All these girls are. Yeah, that was Shannon.
Were you frozen in that shot? Looked like you were just, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I was. I was like, what am I doing in this picture?
Look at all those babies. Those are like
I
the
know.
sisters
I
of
know,
my
so
friends, like
young.
the young sisters of my friends.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, that was Shannon, Lori, Julie, and Paula. Yeah, that was like the foursome in junior high. Man, they were
Right.
it. So I was like, hey.
And then Tim, I didn't know that you were a part of the Wheaties box from back in the day.
That's
usually
pre-mustache, right?
Was it after you won the gold medal? I was just wondering.
Yeah, that's before I retired.
That's awesome.
Was it?
It looks like one of the Cray brothers from the '60s.
That's before I
London
transitioned
Mafia.
to an old fat man.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, I got one last one here. You and Sammy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
This must have been a while ago. That's a
Dang, look at
catch
that.
there.
Yeah.
That was pre Sammy's beard too.
I know. Look how young they look.
I know.
Oh man,
Look like kids.
we would slay the aqueduct. We were on it.
That's awesome, man.
I went there once with Franco, and we didn't catch a thing. Maybe a buzz is the only thing we caught. I think.
Yeah, me and Sammy were regulars. We had the same. That's when we worked at the small prison in Taft, and we had the same days off. So on our Friday, which was actually we get off Monday morning at 6. We would just load up a bunch of all of our fishing tackle and adult beverages and just go out and fish all day. Oh man, it's good.
How many would you catch? Because I'd never, maybe I had the wrong bait. Maybe is what it was.
Oh, we would kill out there. I mean, some days were better than others, but we would fish it, and it was just probably more persistence than anything. Just spending a lot of time out there and trying different stuff at work. But yeah, it was man.
Did you catch all kinds of stuff, or just mostly catfish?
Cats, stripers, generally just cats and stripers.
Yeah.
There's a occasional freaking carp that would just fight like a yellow tail freaking
tuna or something.
Like, oh my god, I got a huge cat, and this thing would just be fighting. And it was a carp.
Yeah.
It's carp.
You ever catch anything like that wasn't a fish, like anything dubious, like a boot or anything like that, or a body part?
No, I mean, yeah, you hear all the stories of the treacherous aqueduct, but no, nothing wonky. Like Wes almost fell in a couple times. That was funny.
You just put a rope around his waist, make sure you got him, man. Like you're not.
Dusty, Mr. Paul Harmon says hello. Dusty.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
How you doing, Paul? It's been a while since
him.
we've had him on board.
Yeah, I saw him. It's been 2 or 3 years ago now. Yeah, I went out to Woodland where he's out there. He's pastoring at a church. Really cool. Good to see him. Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah. So.
We have Monique that's trying to log in, folks, and she's having some trouble. Monique, if you're out there,
I told Rod
short and sassy.
Last time Leslie got on, did y'all maybe a little bit in the voice? Did you get some Courtney Love vibes when you heard her talking? I was like, dude, she's a dead ringer for Courtney Love. Did you hear her? Like, if you watch interviews.
I love it.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to this, and I'll shut my eyes when she's on board, and I'll be like,
right.
I see it.
That's
She's hilarious. Oh, I love that.
That's so funny.
Hey, it's
Oh,
me.
Are we the first
Mario.
people? Am I the first one? Are we the first ones who had referenced Super Mario? That's my question.
Rod's in some kind of like he took his
I love it.
healthy mushroom gummies and now he is in his little lounge.
I know my background. I know.
No, he's in Obi-Wan Kenobi's den. Look at that.
No, I'm lazy and don't want to do anything with my actual background, so I'll just get a picture. See?
You got a lava lamp there, Rod. You got some.
Yeah.
You got Steely Dan playing in the background there, bro.
Hey, I like Steely Dan.
I know, man.
They're good.
Who doesn't?
It fits that
Yeah.
lounge.
Yeah.
You see
There
it?
you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
no!
Yeah. Oh,
He does!
Got it.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Wow. He never ceases like to impress
You
me.
never know what I have back here.
Right when I'm
see?
joking about it, he's all about it.
I should have fired it up. I wasn't prepared today. I should have fired it up. Oh, by the way, Shane, I told you I would talk about this on the chat whenever I did my stand up
yeah.
back in the day. But I did post it on April 1st, so there you have it, folks. It was,
Nice.
really did not go down, and I jumped on stage after the show, and I was like, that was my faces acting like I was telling a really deep story. So
I wasn't sure if you. What you saw, there were other people chiming in. Like, are you doing stand up? Was it karaoke or like what's happening right now?
No, everyone had left. I
stand?
just went on stage after the show. I go, Rachel, get a picture of me on stage.
You just got the
And
picture.
yeah. Yeah, I go take a picture, and then
I mean, knowing you as an expressive guy because you're into painting and stuff, like I was trying to be like, I'm like, I could picture him like maybe he had a poem, right? He was trying to recite a poem he wrote up there or something.
I know. I was trying to. Anyway, that's my comedic pose. That's as far as it goes. But then, you also had this, Shane. I don't know if you remember me. I sitting on the walnuts back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I showed that video.
But then I find out that this guy has the world record, and his name's Mr. Cherry, and I've got to find him.
That's hilarious.
I got a hold of the guy who cast me on it, and I was like, I want to beat this guy. I got to find Mr. Cherry. He looks a little older, so there might be a good match for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should give it another run.
I'm gonna put him on the ropes or
You should
whatever.
Get to training and then crack those nuts.
I know. Is that the look that he makes whenever he's?
I like his look at that tank top, man. Take a special guy to rock a tank top like that. Look at that. That's a lot going on.
I know. It's crazy. Well, I'm not sure why Monique was having some issues. She was saying that the link wasn't working for her. I'm not sure why.
Something's up. She lying. She's been saying it the last 4 attempts.
Referencing little Monique from high school. Oh. Yeah, we won't go there, but subliminal shot.
No, show Tim that other one. Come on, don't Google it. Show Tim.
Monique's she's not going to come on board.
No.
He's the one who says it's okay that I show it to her. Wait, that we show the picture. She just didn't think I would have done it like on 5 episodes. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe she'll figure that link out if you.
And it's funny is she had to pay for that. Because there's like a line, and you've got to pay to get your picture taken. So that's how it happened. No, I'm curious of her recovery. She had the surgery last year, and we haven't had her on board since then, and it's driving me crazy that we are yet to hear how it all went down. But she is on board. She's like, yes, I can hear you. See, she can hear me. Oh no,
Monique, click the link. It's just a link.
I
don't know what's holding you back.
I don't know.
Who's your carrier? Are you using Chrome?
Yeah. Who's your carrier? Can you hear me now?
Use Safari if that doesn't work.
Send
Maybe
it
she'll
to her by
Hail
text,
Mary.
by
Firefox,
text, by messenger, by email. Just send it to her. Just
I don't know.
blast her simulcast.
I sent see? Wait, can't see it.
Just have,
So yeah, I sent it to her.
just have Tim show up with a warrant and say, "Look, Type this in, man.
You are here commanded to.
That's
Yes.
right.
I was gonna ask you, do you have a badge on hand just in case anything goes down, even when you're a civilian? Are you like, "Whoosh, let me in the front door"?
Oh,
Or
no,
what
no, no.
happened?
I try to act like not a cop. I carry.
No, but in a time of need that you need some, backup, like someone needs assistance. Do you ever have
No,
to flash it or anything like that?
no. So when I'm off duty, I
That's
don't.
what I would do. That's why I'd want to be a cop.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, on speeding, when you get pulled over, you're like, hey, just so you know, I have my off duty weapon with me. And they'll go, oh,
Oh.
as soon as they hear weapon. And then
so instead of a badge, you just have the weapon.
yeah,
weapon.
and, well, in my
That works.
department,
Yeah.
in the department ID, so they're like, where do you work for? Okay, well, here's my ID. Like, okay, slow down, you got it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all it's good for. No, nothing else.
okay. I was just curious because I would be flashing my badge if I had one. It's like if I had like a belt, like if I won like some type of boxing or MMA event and he give you a belt, I'd wear it. You know what I mean?
No,
I'd be
no,
that
no.
guy. I'd be
No.
that's big belt.
No, especially now, where everyone's under such scrutiny. You don't want to draw any attention to yourself or your department. So, I mean, I strive to maintain a low profile, not do anything stupid. I don't go to bars. I don't.
Maybe that's why I'm not a cop because I would
Yeah.
do all those. That would be my bucket list. I'd
Break
be
all
like,
the rules.
as soon as I get a
Rod,
chance.
put on your Taekwondo championship belt and walk through Whole Foods. All right, just walk
Yeah.
around.
You know what?
Because I mean, a lot like Dusty, it's like you can get in trouble for stuff that you do when you're not working. So
Yep.
we're held to a higher standard, and
Yep.
I'd buy it because I'm like, no, I'm not going to be the guy on the 6 o'clock news going, San
Right.
Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Deputy was arrested today.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be that guy. I'm like,
Right.
I've worked too hard to get to where I am, and I don't have the extensive college degrees and stuff like that, but it's like I worked my butt off to attain everything that I've got. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to risk that for anything. So badging
Absolutely.
someone is kind of the same token. Like I said, I try to look like not a cop when I'm out. I mean, I got like freaking, full tattoos and
Nice.
I mean,
No,
with your
no
approach,
sleeve going
Tim, I
on.
imagine too, it can evoke pushback or defensiveness. So like, you want to have an approachability, but like sometimes people will take that as an automatic resistance. Like they see that and they want, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. And well, being a deputy is a lot different than being a city cop. You have to, because you're out in these rural areas and you're pretty much by yourself. So you have to have the ability to speak to people, get on their level, and not,
Sorry about that.
never degrade them. Just get on their level. And I rather talk people in handcuffs as opposed to fighting them. And when you're by yourself, you have to be able to do that. Like if they've committed a crime and you know that they have to go to jail and you're out there by yourself and you're back at maybe 10, 15 minutes away, it's like you're going to be fighting by yourself. So you better be able to talk them into handcuffs, which I'd say majority of my career I've been able to do. Like I don't have any use of force. Well, I mean, their complaints come from everyone, but for the most part, I've had very few complaints where someone has said, "Oh, he's used excessive force against me." And like, I'm not a small guy, I'm 6'1", freaking 260. So
You don't want to mess with it.
I can imagine though, with what you're saying, that if you don't, then you develop negotiation skills real quick and how to relate and stuff.
100%.
You got to get like you said. You got to kind of like let them into the fold, and so they're not feeling like kind of I don't know, not like you said, just relating to people. Learn how to communicate I mean, it's
Well,
all
you have a like a kind demeanor about you. I'm sure that you don't have to use excessive force whenever, you know what I mean. But you know, people
No,
get
and I mean the tap comes out of me every one now and then. It does. It's just part of our
Doesn't it us
culture.
all,
And,
bud?
it comes out every now and then. But
real quick. Speaking of Taft coming out, we have some shout outs. Hey, Lawana, come back to the chat one of these days.
Hey,
Was Adam Bola, was he class of 94?
93.
yeah,
Is it
no,
93?
yeah,
He's
93.
93. Yeah.
And
But-
we have Mr. Larry Ramirez, of course.
Oh yeah.
Burrito!
Yes.
What up?
He said happy birthday to Leslie earlier. So
Nice.
anyhow,
Right
wow, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a class of 95. Probably in the
week?
next 2-3 weeks or something like that.
Cool.
Have to figure it out. Probably have to be an afternoon gig. It's been tough to caregive in the evenings, but I'm glad we were able to put this together. Shane, it's been a while. It's good to see you. Man.
Yeah. Like all of us here in these four squares, life gets busy, things happen. Next
And
thing
that's
you
the
know,
truth.
2 weeks have gone by, and yeah.
I know.
Whew.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if you guys pass the word out, we're still trying to get as many people from 90 to well, it could be any class. You could be, I don't care if you could be class of 36 for all I care. You know. But we're just
Where's
folks.
the party?
Yeah, exactly. Bring them in. But 90 to 95, just because that's just a good, bracket of years. It's but we have people in the 80s going, "Could we come?" Yeah, absolutely. 2005, I don't care. Whoever.
Yeah, you're not gonna card them at the.
No, we're not carding anybody. Yeah.
Sorry, pal. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm helping out
Party's
with
over for you.
with exactly helping out with that. It's going to be. Looks like we're going to have it at the Eldorado Center there, whatever the main Eldorado.
Here you, Adam. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, cool. They're coming. Nice. Right on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So there's a bunch of people coming. It's going to be right now. It's looking like over 100 people. Which because and I was telling everybody last time I was on here is that my last 25th reunion, I think we had 25 of us maybe. And so I thought, you know what? Why don't we just open it up and go, hey, we all have brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles, and we all grew up together. Let's just get everybody together, like we do at Eldorado. Let's do it for a reunion, and just
the dates in
invite
October,
everybody in.
October, correct?
October's 18th. Well, 18th. It's gonna be that weekend of the 18th. What is it, like 17, 18, 19, or 20? So whatever that weekend is of October. It's gonna be. We're gonna have a tailgate before the football game. And then Saturday morning, we're going to meet at the school. We're going to start they're going to have like a YeNDoR'S Olympics, or like a bunch of different games and stuff. It's going to be fun for each class. It's going to go against each class. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then that afternoon or evening, we're going to have like the dinner, and everybody, we'll have music and stuff, and we'll have.
So did you look into doing the dance in the cafeteria, or is that a no-go?
It's a possibility still, but I haven't heard back. What's going to happen with that?
I'm sure I get Gup to DJ it, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure he would.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that was Brenda. Oh, it's Brenda Ramirez.
Oh,
Oops.
okay, nice.
She
was our class.
Yeah,
Brenda was 94.
Oh,
yeah.
94. I need to be there.
Yes, yeah, you do. Everybody needs to be there. Pass the word. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a ton of people.
Show up, and you need to
show up. $25. We're keeping it cheap. We just figure if it's free, you don't know who, people don't feel like they have any skin in the game. But if $25, you feel like you're committed, you got to go. We figure that's cheap enough, and we'll more than recoup the cost if over 100 people show up. We're going to be.
Is it cheaper if you have your ASB card?
Yeah, ASB card. We'll knock off. We'll knock off $1.50. Yeah.
The guy blue from old school.
The sticker. You gotta have a sticker on.
Right. You gotta have the sticker. If it doesn't have a sticker, you don't get in. Yeah.
If you can't sing that chant that Leslie sang for us, you don't get in.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta rewatch this so I can remember the lyrics to that. Oh, that was hilarious.
But I think Stymie's coming. So he's gonna be showing up.
Say no more.
Yeah, exactly, right. So
That's
I've been talking to him. We got quite a few people that I've talked to. I just kind of hit everybody that I went to high school with and just hit them all in a thing a few months ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, and said, hey, everybody come. It's open to everybody. So even if you're not class of 90 to 95, you can still show up. So we're not holding the door back on anybody.
Or else Tim was going to throw him out, right?
Yeah, Tim.
There you go.
Work the door.
We'll get Tim and Brandon Smith and a couple other guys to be the
Les
bouncers.
Clark. We get Les Clark in the mix.
The bouncers, yeah. But no, it's gonna be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. So it should be a lot of fun. So if anybody wants to come, it's $25 and we'll keep it super cheap. So
okay, we were getting ready to wrap up the show, but we have we have a last minute intro. Oh my gosh, somebody's coming in. We have to chat with this person. I'm not going to give you any insight on who it might be, but what?
Oh.
Monique,
hi guys.
Hey, Monique.
Forever. My phone was being stupid and wasn't working right, so I'm excited to see all of you. How awesome!
How are you?
Especially that dusty guy I had to drive with all the time.
Yeah.
Because well,
right.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, it's too long since we've had you on the chat.
I know.
How have you been?
Shane, you're shocked. Shane's like, who is that?
Shane's like, what? Hi, Jetray. Oh, it's been forever. I'm doing good. Been busy and just trying to. I'm not super busy, but yeah, just a lot of stuff going on. I have an amazing boyfriend.
Old granny rocking chair, like you about to write a song for Dolly Parton.
I am literally, and I'm literally sitting on our porch. So.
Wow.
Hey, are you crocheting something?
Oh God, no! I can't do that crap.
Are you telling stories to the youngins?
I can barely do the needle stitching stuff.
She's crocheting the smallest socks for her feet.
I'll be right back.
I cannot crochet at all. Why would I crochet, Gentry? My feet are two and a half.
That's what I'm saying. You use less material,
which is pathetic. Come on
you use less material for your feet.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, we haven't had you on since you went through your surgery last year, right?
Yeah.
How are you? How was your recovery, and how did that all go down? I mean, I'm not going to show any of the graphic shots, but
you can show. I don't care.
Well, the look on your face on this one, yeah, that was like before it went down. Just the look on your face says everything to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was the day that I did enter to the hospital. I was very nervous, but I also trusted my doctor. My primary care doctor was not. She thought I was just stressed out from work, which I was stressed from work because my manager was a word I can't say online. But
well, fill us in what happened, what type of surgery it was, so for those that are watching, so they kind of know what happened.
Sure, no problem. Basically, what it was it specifically was brain surgery, technically, because I kept having headaches at work. And at the time, my manager that I had at the time, she was an accountant manager, because my original manager for my customer service department where I worked had gotten cancer, and so she took time off work, and so the accounting manager took over both departments to handle since my manager was out. And she kept telling me and getting on to me and saying I was making a ton of mistakes at work on my job, that I was mixing names, one account with another, and making errors. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she goes, no, yes, you are. Well, so when she showed me everything that I did, yeah, I was. But I didn't know that I was making those mistakes.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't know. Poor Dusty and I commuted for a while back and forth. And so he had to deal with me. Poor guy Dusty. I apologize now.
Yeah.
But
It was
I
just
have
having to find the car that was the hard part.
It was, but I have a legitimate reason, Dustin.
Now I know. Yeah, I just like. I mean,
I
her
know.
short-term memory, guys, was horrible. I'm not
It
trying to pick
was.
on you. It was horrible. She
No,
would
you're
Wow.
not
park.
picking on me. Bill and I were just talking about that like 2
Yeah,
days ago. He
yeah,
goes, Dusty even knew you were having issues back then, but I didn't know why I was.
right.
And Dusty tolerated me and Dusty put up with me, so that's what's awesome. And
Yeah,
I'm still with the big dude.
yeah.
So my
No, he's
6
a
foot
good
my
guy.
yes, he's an amazing, loving, Christian loving man and puts up my tolerance still now because unfortunately. So what happened, guys, is that
There he
I had
is.
tumors I didn't know that I had.
Yeah.
I knew there was something wrong because I knew how to do my job. I mean, I've worked for Stanislaus County for 23 plus years.
Oh, geez.
And so and like I said, Dusty got to enjoy like what 2-3 years, Dusty?
What's
How
that?
long? How many years did we commute back and
It
forth?
was only
Just like
about a year, about 10, 11
year,
months.
year and a half. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was that long, but yeah.
yeah,
So that I mean not that long, but I mean longer than that. So that
yeah.
works. But yeah. So um, my boss my original manager had gotten cancer, so she took time off and went out for a while. So our accounting manager took over and she thought I was just making errors just because I was retarded or something, but it wasn't because I knew what I was doing, but I was making the mistakes. That was legit. But I didn't know I was making them. So again, I went back to my doctor who I had for 23 years and she said, okay. I said, I pushed her. I said, I want to get x-rays and MRIs done with and without contrast. She goes, I don't think you need them. I said, I want them. I
Good for
want you to
you.
do them.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I had to advocate big time.
Yeah. Sometimes
And
in
she's
medical arena, you definitely have to be like very proactive because things will
ex-
slip through
yes.
the wrong cracks. And then you'll look back going, why didn't I say something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely spoke my mind. You gentlemen on this, except for maybe 1 or 2 people, know that I speak my mind. So but so I went to my Dr. Chan and I told her, and so she said, fine, I'll do them. So she gave my MRIs. And so when she came back with my results, it was like 2 to 3 days, if that even. And she
But it
said, I
seemed
am
like 2 weeks,
the,
though, right? Ugh,
yes, it
wait for
did.
something like that.
Yeah. So when she came back after she got my MRIs, she called me up and she says, so yeah, I need to see you. Hi, Emma. Hi, guys. And uh, I said, well, I'm glad you looked at them. She goes, yeah, and I'm sorry. She goes, I've been your doctor. I delivered both your babies. And I said, I know. That's why I trust and love you. And she goes, well, I'm a horrible doctor. I said, no, you're not. I said, you did what I asked you to do. And I said, but I'm glad you did that because it proved that I had issues. Because I was leaving work, guys, like even after Dusty and I commuted together, I ended up having to leave work because again, I kept having headache after headache after headache and it was miserable. And she thought I was just faking being sick to get out of work and I wasn't. And so I really got pissed off, and I told my boss or my doctor, and that's when she looked into it, and she came back. I waited literally maybe a day and a half to 2 days before she came back with my MRI results, and she goes, "I'm the worst doctor ever." And I said, "Why are you saying that?" She goes, "Because I didn't listen to you properly. I should have listened to you more." And I said, "Well, I get it." I go, "Dr. Chan, you've been my doctor for 23 years. You delivered both my son and my daughter." I said, I understand that, you're a busy woman. And yeah, I can understand how you know that I was stressed out from work, but that's not the reason why. And I said, there's another reason. And so she came back to me 2 days after she took my MRIs and she apologized. profusely and said, I'm just so sorry. She goes, but yes, we need you to come in. And so I get emotional because it was scary. She because I kept telling her, like I said, I would leave work early. And so my manager got mad and was like, the manager who took over, she got mad because she just thought I was pretending just so I could get out of work, and I wasn't. And so I came back right after I saw my primary care doctor. 3 days later, she called and she told me what happened with the MRIs. And I ended up having 3 tumors on the left side of my brain.
Jesus.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it must have been hard to take, man.
Yeah, it
What were your
was.
thoughts in that moment? Did you just break down, or what were your?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
emotional anyway. Those of you who know me, I'm a very emotional person. So she ran the MRIs and she came back and she apologized profusely. And I told her it was okay. I understand. I said you deliver both my babies healthy and all good. I'm happy with that. And but and I don't know if any of you guys saw my video that I posted, but that was when I
yeah,
posted a video about being advocated about yourself and push for it. And I'm so happy that I did, because if I hadn't, who knows what would have happened
Might have been
with
too
my
late.
brain.
yeah.
Um
There was
yeah, and I still have,
situations.
the thing that sucks is I still have foggy brain because
Yeah,
my poor boyfriend Bill, Dusty knows him. I love the man to death, and we've been together for a year and a half now, Dusty, so thank
Hmm.
you for that.
No, you're welcome. Had to make sure you're in good hands.
Oh, he's
did
amazing.
you introduce the two? Is that how it went
Yeah,
down?
yeah. Bill's
Yeah,
a good
he
friend of mine.
did.
Good work.
Okay.
We've
He and
been
Bill,
friends for about 15 years.
Ah,
yeah,
there you go.
they had like it was Trek where you guys, was it Trek
Yeah,
that you met? Yeah.
yeah. It's like a men's Bible study we did together. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and Dusty was like, I have a friend I think you might like. I go, I don't know, but Bill is freaking amazing, and he has been by my side. He sat in the hospital with me while I was in surgery,
Ah, man.
and he still
From the
tolerates
outside
because
looking in, I bet he was like a frantic mess. I could imagine.
he, honestly, he was very worried, and he still puts up, because I still have gaps every now and then, and I know that, and that's what sucks. Because there's still times that I don't remember stuff. But he puts up with me. Sorry, guys.
No, that's all right.
It's
He's a
okay.
good
I'm
dude.
so glad you came on board. I didn't want this to be another
You're in
episode
good
that you
hands,
weren't able
baby.
to
You're
come
in
on
good
board.
hands, baby. It's all right.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
I know I am, guys, and I love you all.
yep.
And
It,
it it's just frustrating because there are times when I have to fight and I know that I'm actually right, and then there's days that I know that I'm wrong. Just yesterday and today, Bill and I had a conversation where I'm like, no, Bill, this is what I did, and this, and I know I make stupid mistakes sometimes, and poor Dusty had to put up with me too. So thank you, Dusty. I love you.
No problem.
You're my
I was.
brother from another
I
mother.
know. Yeah, I was there. I was trying to be there for you as much as I could. It was
I
tough.
know.
Monique, you don't ever wake up and punch Bill, right? Like 51st dates. Come on. I love you. I want to lighten the mood. I love you.
Let's
I
spice it
love
up a
you
little bit.
That's
too.
awesome.
I
Hey,
know
10,
you
10 seconds
too.
long.
I meant it with love.
Oh, that's
I know.
awesome.
Have
I
you punched
know,
Bill?
Gentry.
You wait. Who the
Yeah.
fuck are you?
If anything, I can blame this on
Get out of
Dusty
my
because he's the
house.
one who introduced me. He goes, hey, I think
Hey.
I have a guy who you might like.
Well, it
Yeah.
sounds like it was perfect timing though to have someone like that off by your side
No,
though.
honestly, the timing, you are completely right, Rod. The timing and everything, and knowing Dusty as a classmate, and then me having to move up here, And Dusty's saying, I have a friend I think you might like. And Dusty, he took me on the perfect first date, FYI. Took me to the park with he made his
Oh.
own lunch. The man packed everything perfectly.
Wow. Look
Ooh,
at there.
oh, nice.
Yes, I
Dang.
know.
Good news.
Chivalry
That's
is
awesome.
Packed a
not dead,
lunch, so
gentlemen. Know that,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Chivalry is not dead.
there you
Romantic.
go.
No. No,
And
he's a really good dude. You couldn't have gotten a better hands.
no,
Yeah.
I know that's exactly. He came,
Yeah.
he sat with me the whole time I was in the hospital.
Yeah.
He took me home. He made sure I had everything I needed.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Dusty and I, we grew up through high school, and you guys know that. And Dusty was still a great companion, and might have a few moments. We did not always agree, but
It's like brother and sister. You have your fights.
yes, brother sister, definitely brother sister arguments or
You do the dishes.
conversations.
Yeah. Right. Right. So Monique, what's the deal now? How are you doing? Like, what's the future look like?
Just in general in life or with Bill?
Yeah, just in your life, like medically, how you doing? I mean, like, where are you at?
I honestly, again, Miss Lily, please don't bug me. We have an adopted block cat, and so she's waiting for her food to be fed because I always feed her. Um, Honestly, I could not be more thankful or happy. And Bill has 10 years older than me, but I am thankful for that because one, his parents are amazing. Mom and dad are freaking hilarious, and I give dad a hard time, and I love it. Um, that they have accepted me as if I've always been a part of their family, and Bill is probably the strongest Christian man of one of the people I've met, which is important for me. And with me moving from down there to up here, I won't deny that it hasn't been difficult because one, I don't have you guys that I know and I grew up with. Whereas being up here, everybody already knows everybody on our block, and but my block is amazing and I've acclimated pretty well. Um, but it's not home to me. Rod's home, Dusty's home, and sometimes that's hard.
Hmm.
Because when you grow up in a small town and that's all you know, and then you move up somewhere where people are still amazing and you love them. My neighborhood, the people in our neighborhood are the sweetest dang people ever. I love them. I mean, I legitimately, our neighbors across the street have like 4 kids under the age of 6 and under. And I actually caught one of the little kids. I came out, I was getting ready to leave to go run errands. And one of the neighbors' houses, I saw this kid literally in the middle of the road. It's a 4-year-old. And I was like, she was like, I'm trying to find my mommy. And I'm like, sweetie,
What?
where's your house? And she's all, I need my mommy. I said, honey, I'm gonna try to help you, but I need to know what do you know what your house looks like? She was walking down the middle of the street at
Wow.
like this was like at 4, no, not 4. It was around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And I walked out because I was leaving to go fill up my car with gas and run some errands. And she was like, I need my mommy. And she was in pajamas. And I was like, what the hell? Because I know the neighbors across the street. They're sweet people. But the mom and dad had taken a 2 days by themselves to have mommy and daddy time to regroup and all that jazz. And I was like, okay, well, let's find your mommy. So I picked her up in the middle. She was walking down the middle of the road, guys. Legitimately walking down the middle of the road. And I was like, oh, holy crap. And she was in her pajamas. So I went over, picked her up, and I started walking back towards our house because we're only 3 houses from the house she lives in. And I said, Mom, I was like, the one neighbor we share, Sarah, she noticed, and I was like, Sarah, do you know where she belongs? I don't know whose kid this house belongs to. I said,
Wow.
I know I recognize her, but I don't know which house she belongs to. But the kid literally was tall enough, just enough to unlock the door, get out of the house, and literally, guys, was walking down the middle of the street. So I picked
Wow.
her up, carried her on my hip, and I was like, and our other neighbor, Sarah, goes, oh, I think that's, the people who lives right across the street from you. And I was like, okay, that's what I thought, because she looks like the one little girl, Emma, that I know very well. Emma and I are super cute and close. And so I just froze, and I was like, so I was carrying this kid around. And then the mom and dad ended up coming home around when I was still trying to figure out who it was. And because mom and dad took mom and dad time a weekend away. And so I guess they would think it was grandma or somebody who was babysitting them. And the kid could reach the lock on the door, on the screen door, on the metal screen door. And that's how they got out.
Wow. Wow.
So I was like, OMG. So Sarah, who's further, she's 3 houses down. She goes, Emma, Sarah, do you know who this kid belongs to? And she goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, she was walking in the middle of the street. I don't know who this person is. I go, I don't know where she belongs, but I took her over here. And Sarah goes, no, that's one of, I can't think of their last name of them at this time, guys. Sorry, because it's been an emotional day. But she goes, no, that's Emma's mom and dad. That's Emma's house. And I was like, oh, okay. So I took Emma back in, or Emma's little sister, I should say. And so then the mom came home like half hour later. They just got back from, like I said, mom and dad time away, which I can understand that. It was just, I was like, wow. I couldn't believe I would ever have to deal with something like that, but that's what I did deal
can
with.
only imagine. I take my dog with me to the grocery store every once in a while. I leave him in the bag, and I was
Mhm.
just thinking last time I took him, if I would have get in my car and my dog Toby wasn't in the car for whatever reason, I would freak out. I would imagine if you had your child, like, okay, where's our kid?
Yeah.
Went down the
Well,
street.
so
Oh
when
man,
mom got home, and not to say anything bad, and the parents are amazing parents, but what they had like
just
a
man.
grandma or aunt helping to babysit while they were gone so they could have a nice weekend as parents. I get it. So everybody was safe and good, so that was the happy thing
See,
of it.
you wore the cape for the day, so you
I
saved the
did,
day
and not that I
for sure.
wanted it. I was freaking out myself, man, inside my kid.
Oh wow.
But
See?
yeah, so it's been an interesting road,
See,
but
we
I
need
love.
you around, Monique. You have to save the day, and it was good that you were there to save the day. So,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
but in overall general, everything is good. I'm not having headaches anymore, so that's a good thing.
That's
Uh,
huge.
Yeah,
Again, if I'm being purely honest, which I always am, I do have gap moments from the surgery, and
I
but
didn't want to show any pics of the surgery stuff that you sent over. I didn't want to trigger anything. There's reasoning why I didn't
no, you
pull
can
anything
post it.
on, but
No, I accepted it. I know. Because did I send you the picture of my stitches across my forehead?
ooh, we'll do a warning for the viewers before I put it on here. Hold on
Yeah,
a second.
that's
Let me
fine.
see if I can
I'll tell you
find
what,
it.
Rod gives me headaches.
Yeah, he
Okay,
does.
when we do the next chat, and then I got like kid and dad stuff going on. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I know.
I
It's
know.
so
Well,
hard
then I
to
felt bad
patch
too
things
because I was
together.
poor Rod. He would I'm like, I'm sorry, we have a concert this night, or we have a theater show this
I
night.
know it's like 4 or 5
I'm at the
times. So like,
Dark Heart Cafe, yo.
so here's a couple back in the
Oh
day
God,
shots.
that's an oldie, Rod. Take
Yeah,
that
that's an
off.
oldie one.
Ew.
Here's a
Nice
shot I was just
firm.
showing.
See
Yeah.
right
So
there,
then
she got a Post Malone tattoo. Look at her.
I was going to tease you
that's
about being
Got the
into
Post
MMA, but
Malone.
this is one of the shots from getting
okay.
banged up
Now
right
this
there.
is what's so
Wow.
crazy about that picture
She's on
because
Jerry Springer right there. I know he loves
I
me.
know I feel like I was.
Just kidding.
But the crazy thing is that I went in for surgery face was perfectly fine.
Oh,
First
that's
day, yeah, 42 stitches, guys. 42.
yeah. Oh.
42 stitches.
Ouchie.
Yeah. And then the puffiness when they took the stitches out, and I will permanently always have a reminder, unfortunately, because right here, on this, it's on the higher part of my skull. That's where they drilled in, and I will always have a permanent indention from where they removed the tumor. They removed two here, I believe, and then I have a lower one down here, and that was the third one. So I have those indentions right. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I have indentions, both of them right here,
It's
where
just
they
a good thing
drilled.
for science, though. I tell you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they drilled through my skull, made holes in my head. So now I can literally be made fun of and enjoy it. Because that's how I get
No.
set.
They
That's how I go through
They
it.
just said, "Here's an Excedrin. Take that and go home."
No, they gave me a lot of good drugs though. Pain meds were given. But I honestly really didn't. Surprisingly, I didn't need that many pain meds. I took them because I knew it would help me sleep, and then I could just sleep to rest my body still and the trauma that I felt. Because that was the craziest thing I've ever had in my life, ever.
Well, we had a good 4 or 5 months of anticipation of having you come back onto the chat to go over everything. I'm kind of glad there was a little bit of a gap for you to heal, and it wasn't like too
Honestly,
premature
yeah,
and all that. You know what I
it's
mean?
probably better. It was tough for me on recovery. I came home, I slept a buttload of sleep. Bill brought me my drink and made me drink water, take my meds because I was like out of it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm
he
so
took
glad
care
that
of
you're on the
me.
open up.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Dusty knows how awesome he is, huh, Dusty?
He's a good dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's a very
Really
good
good
dude.
dude.
That'd be a great T-shirt. I know how awesome I am. Like you're walking around the fairgrounds.
He's like, that's a great dude.
He
There's like an
he
arrow.
doesn't have one exactly that states that, but he
Yeah.
does have a
I'm with
shirt.
this great dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Well,
these shirts that are, yeah.
so are you making the reunion thing in October, Monique? Then
For which reunion?
it's
Like
the 90
90
to
to
90.
95.
So you guys are still doing
It's
the
the Gap
5-year thing?
reunion. You'll be in the clear as long as you have an ESP card.
Yeah.
Well, if I can make it down there, which I don't think why I shouldn't be able to, but yeah, my class did the class of 93 reunion. And it was actually really nice. It was small enough, but a lot of people still showed up. Stephanie Billingsley, McAfee, I think was there. A lot of my classmates or the class
Yeah,
above
we showed
us.
some
There
of
was a
those
few
last
people there too.
episode. Some of the pics from last episode we put on the chat. You guys will have to subscribe to the channel and take a quick
Yeah.
look.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it was fun. And Bill even enjoyed himself, which he knew no one there. But you know how Bill is, Dusty, because he makes friends with everyone.
Yeah. He can
There
make
you
friends
go.
with a fence post.
He
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you
does.
get older, though, that's the norm. There's going to be
But
people that marry
okay, but
or
but let me put
attached
the
to
two
it.
names together.
Exactly.
Dusty will get this. Jimmy Walsh and Bill. They played
Mhm.
cornhole, and it was awesome because
Cornhole.
they came. Yeah, cornhole. We played cornhole. Ramage made it so easy, so chill. It was awesome. Ramage was
Yeah,
a
she was great.
great. Yeah, and so yeah, we had cornhole, and so was it Ramage and dang it, who I can't
Is
remember.
there a nacho cheese fountain?
No. No, there's no nacho cheese.
A
Wait,
Wildcat special.
Wildcat special.
That'd be kind of
We
cool.
did have
That
food,
would
but I
be.
can't remember what it was because right
There
now
was
I'm
pizza
just so
pockets.
tired today.
Yes,
Yeah,
pizza. Yes.
those are so
There
good.
you go.
Pizza
Yeah.
pockets. Those were the best.
Tortinos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pizza
no,
pocket
it
and
was
fries.
great.
Yeah.
And
Gup used to be
yeah, so
addicted to those
Jimmy
things.
Walsh and Bill ended up being the last two for the men. And then the last two for girls ended up with me, Ramage, and dang it, who was the other person? Crap. Anywho, so so I came in third. Bill and Ramage came in on second, and it was fun. It was super
That's
creative. It
great.
was just creative and easy, and it was very relaxed for you, and it was nice.
Well, we
Was
hope
there
to
any
see.
karaoke, and did anybody end up naked?
Slip
No,
that in there.
no, we did
At the same
not do
time?
karaoke.
Karaoke and naked at the same time. That's weird.
Well,
Hear
many
your
of-
private
Ew.
dancer.
That's a
Well,
crazy night. That is a fun night.
Yeah.
Capper
man.
So no, it
If
was
that
just
didn't
funny,
happen.
and I loved, and this that just explains Dusty gets it more than probably you guys. I'm sorry for that, but Dusty knows Bill well enough where Bill just fit in. Bill and Jimmy Walsh ended up as cornhole buddies on the same team, and so they came in second. I still can't remember who it was first.
No, that's
Jimmy was probably trying to sell him a car.
Exactly.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, he had a good time. I just laughed at how much because during high school I didn't really like Jimmy because I thought he was so cocky.
Who
I was
did?
like,
Jimmy,
God,
after
Jimmy.
school, I didn't like you, but you're cool now. It's all good.
You know, it's
You could've
funny.
went to
Yeah.
him, so,
No,
you know?
he
It's
told
called
me
getting
he
older,
was,
you know.
Jimmy and I are probably.
totally
Can I get
chill.
on this GMC?
Yeah. No, he's actually not. He's not selling cars anymore. Jimmy and I, we're like best friends. We talk probably once a week or more. And
There you go.
Nice.
yeah, so he's he's now the safety coordinator for basically the bullet train that's going across California.
When
He's
did
working.
that happen? He didn't mention any of that crap.
Oh yeah, he's
Safety for
been.
bullet trains.
Yeah, you know the bullet train that's supposed to go from San Francisco to L.A. That's never going to happen. It's yeah, he's on
Oh,
that.
there's the man.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah,
Right. This will counter what you're saying, but maybe a little humor. So picture, okay, now he's in charge of the safety of bullet trains. In high school,
Nice.
when he was a freshman and I was a senior,
yeah,
he wanted to go to his first field party, so I did the big brother pull you into the fold of me thing.
right,
I went to school with his sister Denise.
right.
He goes,
Aw.
hey man, don't let me get in trouble. You know, all right, cool. I'll take you to a little keg party. Blah blah blah. Introduce you to some people. He got home. He was the office rocker. I said, look, first thing you need to do. He was worried he'd get in trouble. I said, just go to the kitchen, get the smelliest garlicky food you can get in your mouth, so your mom doesn't worry about you. And sniff
Hey,
alcohol.
garlic is a good thing,
Right.
even if
I
you're
was
not
trying
a
to coach him
vampire.
and not to get in trouble because he got
Right.
drinking in the fields because small town taff. It's what people
Right.
do. And
Hey.
now he's in charge of safety of speed.
yeah.
I
Yep,
can
go
say
figure.
that I will win over anyone because I was never drunk in the fields or on the oil pumps.
What?
No,
Not
All
yet.
right.
It sounds
Not
funny.
yet.
Yeah, no,
Drunk
hey,
in
Hey.
the fields.
Me-
It's like,
you still got a few more years.
Oh, also,
back
Jimmy,
right in the
Tim
middle.
whatever,
neither.
Dusty,
Never did it.
whatever.
I was going to say Jimmy Walsh is also ex Pizza Hut employee too. See?
I was ex Pizza
See
Hut.
how that kind of.
I worked
we
at
all-
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut too,
Oh,
Dusty?
look at him.
Yep, I worked at Pizza Hut with
Nice.
Gup. I worked with Gup and Tudor.
Were you there after
wow.
me?
I was right after you. Yeah, I was there in '95. I think is when I
Yeah,
was there.
I think you took
Yeah.
my spot. I went
Yeah,
over to
probably did.
Hallmark.
Are you
I
2
went to
years
Meat
younger
Cutter.
than me, Dusty? I'm
Um,
class of '93.
I'm '94, so yeah, I'm just 1 year
So you're
behind you.
only a year behind. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
You want
I
to say
worked.
hi to Bill?
If he's there, I'll say hi.
Yeah, hold on.
Cornhole.
Hey, Dusty.
check it out.
What's up? Good to see you, Bill.
Hey, I gotta call you. I'll call you this week. I need to talk to you. I've been wanting to call you. We miss
Oh.
you.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Are you working?
I am working, yeah, but you can call me whenever. I'll get back to you.
I'll call you in the evening.
Sounds
you
good,
go.
man.
All
All right,
good
thanks,
deal.
Bill. Good to see you, bud.
Shane, I'm not the only one who
You're
does the
welcome,
figure
Dusty.
thing. See, I was not the only one. See. Well, hey
No,
guys, it's
you're
good to
awesome.
see you, class of '94.
Yep.
I fortunately got to wrap it up. I wish I
I
could go
got you.
another hour, and I know Shane's got to bounce too with the
Oh,
kids.
yeah,
No,
well,
I gotta smack talk Gentry. He doesn't get off the hook that fast, Rod. What are you talking about?
Busty.
Well, he is Church Streets.
I can
Find us.
trash talk Dusty. He had to go back and forth to work with me. I will bug him, poor guy.
Before I forget, I do want to plug something. If you guys are free Sunday afternoon or Thursday afternoons, I'm doing a private paid chat.
Oh, cool.
Rod Ross.
Rod
Ross.
Ross. Yes, Rod Ross.
Yeah, we're doing. I had Rick Vaughn on. His
Get a perm, Rob.
cousin Carrie came on board, and we've been having people come in and out.
Wild Thing. Rick Vaughn from like the even
Yeah.
Rick Vaughn from
Major
band.
League.
Charlie.
He was
Yeah,
in the
Charlie
band.
Sheen is.
Charlie Sheen, yeah. Wild Thing.
But
I
yeah,
know Ricky Vaughn.
Ricky Vaughn.
You put snot on the ball.
On the ball.
Oh Lord.
MG people, come on now. I am the only girl on this thing. Okay, it took me a minute.
You're like, again? Well, no.
Well-
Leslie DeCant was here earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
She
there you
was
go.
here.
Courtney
She was
Love.
here.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to have you come back.
We were in the middle
sassy-
of adulting
sassy
and had to do some grocery shop real fast, so we could have some food.
I know. Life gets in the way, but hope to have you guys all back again. Good to finally have you on the chat, Tim Chapman.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Tim.
Super Mario Chapman. It was good to have you on board.
DW.
Good to see you again, man.
Watson.
Yeah. I'll hopefully
Little
see you.
feet.
Maybe you can make the reunion, Tim. I hope to see you there.
Oh, I'll be there.
Cool. Awesome, man. I look forward
Okay,
to it.
I know this sounds horrible, but really quick. The
Love
guy
y'all.
above you. Who are you? Above that